What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Topic Thursday. Once again, my name is Alvin Perez.
And I'm Yoshi, and we're going to be talking to you guys today about staging, specifically in the real estate market.
Stay tuned.
So the topic for today is staging, and before we actually even get into staging, it's super important to know what market that we're in. And currently here in Central Florida, we are in a seller's market. So Alvin, what's a seller's market?
Yeah, so just to make it very easy, layman's term, a seller's market is essentially when there is abundance of buyers and not a lot of sellers. So typically the seller, the person who's selling the home, has the upper hand because there's a lot of people trying to buy their property, but there's not a lot of people trying to sell homes to those buyers.
Yeah, so in a seller's market, how does staging affect you? Because a lot of people say, well, it's a seller's market. No matter what, I am going to get a buyer for my house. Well, staging really does help in an abundance of ways in order for you to not only sell your home, but get top dollar for your home. So we're gonna give you guys a couple of reasons on why you should be staging your home when you're selling it.
Yeah. I think one of the big reasons why staging your home can make a difference as far as the time frame, the amount of time your house is going to be on the market, how fast you're going to sell it, and just really amount of money you can get for your property. And that is the fact that if you get a professional stager or you stage your home, typically it will make your home look a lot bigger. And when properties look a lot bigger, it's usually a lot more appealing to buyers because it seems more spacious, it's not cluttered, there's not a lot of stuff going around, and it's just more visually appealing for the person when they go and see that property.
Yeah, and it actually works because some houses, we have a couple of weird layouts here in Florida. Those houses from the 70s and 80s definitely are not the open concept that we're accustomed to seeing now, which is the new thing. So when you stage your home, you're able to actually appeal to the buyer's sense of seeing how they would be able to lay out their home.
Yeah.
So it's a great way for buyers to go in, they see kind of a way that they can put their furniture, and it helps them visualize, like you said, the house being bigger, and not only the house being bigger, where everything is kind of laid out.
Yeah, and not to knock on anyone's style, but let's be honest, unless you're a professional, interior designer, there's always room for improvement, at least for the interior of your home. And having a professional stager, somebody who really, owns and focuses on that specifically, will give the ability of your home to look a lot better. The reality is, different homes look good different ways, designed differently. So if your home is designed interiorly to appeal with the exterior of the home and the features that it has, that can definitely make a huge difference in making a buyer consider to even purchase your home.
Yeah, another great benefit of actually staging your home, and this is actually been proven, is that when a home is staged, the home actually stays on the market a lot less time.
Yeah.
It stays on the market a lot less time because, again, you're appealing to a buyer, and the buyer is now visually being able to see what is going on with the home, how they can actually make this home functional for them, especially if it has a funky layout, especially if the home is a little bit smaller. When you're staging your home, like you said, they pull out the key points when they're staging the home in order to make the home either look better, look bigger. It's also able to help you get more offers. And what you want to do as a seller at the end of the day is get multiple offers because it's going to maximize your profit.
100%. And kind of reiterating a little bit what we just said, you got to understand something. Sometimes you have investors who will go into a property, somebody who, not even necessarily an investor, somebody who just knows the real estate game. They'll go into the property and they might see the value of your home that you see as well. But a lot of times you have buyers that don't really understand or don't have that vision of what this property can possibly be or how it can be organized. So this is going to be so key into giving that, idea of what your property could actually look for someone else, be brought to life and make it more appealing to more of a crowd than just a specific niche of people. So it's super important. It's something that can really make a difference, especially if you're trying to sell your home in a short amount of time.
Yeah, it's what I like to call buyers have, and that's HDTV goggles. They go into the house, HDTV goggles, and if the house is not set up the way that you would see it on HDTV, then a lot of buyers sometimes lose that confidence in wanting to put an offer.
That's true.
And at the end of the day, we're right now in a generation where it's all about appeal of what it looks like. We want to do the least amount of work, we want it to be fully remodeled, and sometimes that's not possible. But staging is able to also help you. Maybe there's a couple of things that may be wrong with the property, and staging is able to, help accentuate the good things in the property and kind of move away from the things that may need work.
It's like makeup.
It's like makeup. It's like an Instagram filter. It's like the filter we have on right now.
We're joking.
It's gonna help you guys be able to get the maximum amount of money, and that is our job as realtors.
Yeah, definitely.
Make sure that when you're hunting out for a realtor that's gonna be selling your property, make sure that you work with a realtor that knows the ins and outs of what's popular right now. And we work with not only great lenders, not only great inspectors, but we work with really amazing staging companies that are able to help you and guide you, especially when the home is vacant.
Yeah, definitely.
And not only when the home is vacant. Sometimes, as uncomfortable as it might be, and it might be a little bit emotionally draining for you guys, stagers can actually go in with the furniture that you have inside of your home.
Yeah.
And they're able to actually optimize what you have. Because like Alvin said, I'm not an interior designer. Alvin might be an interior designer.
Nah.
But they're able to go in there and really help you and guide you, and be able to even maximize what your home that's currently furnished looks like as well.
Definitely. So folks, we hope that was useful for you, and stay tuned next week because we're definitely going to be bringing someone on the show, kind of, giving you some tips of things that you can do to make your house more visually appealing, and also so you can understand what a stager really does, and kind of the person that actually does it give you more of an insight of what it is they do, and hopefully it can make things a lot more clear for you.
Yeah, we're super excited. This guy is really amazing at what he does. He's one of the best in Central Florida, so we can't wait so you guys can meet him as well. And any questions that you guys might have to ask our friend Joseph, please let us know below. We'll be able to ask him during our round table.
Yeah.
And as of always, I'm Yoshi.
And I'm Alvin.
Stay beautiful, stop renting, and invest your money.